Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and I'm so happy to have you here with me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to be sure that you don't miss any of the tutorials or inspiration that I share here. I'm sharing a tutorial in this video for Birgit's mixed media crew. Try saying that 5 times fast. Today I'm working with her beautiful feather stamps. I'm creating a really fun and colourful spread today and I hope that you enjoy the tutorial. I wanted this journal spread to be a really colourful one, so I started off with this gorgeous bright yellow and I'm adding in this lovely magenta red here as well. I'm just throwing it down with a paintbrush and not really paying too much attention to how it's going or my brush strokes. I'm also really trying to feather out the brush strokes to make sure they're nice and light so my brush is almost dry. Here you see me using some gesso to blend in the two colours to one another and to also create a few different shades of the red and the yellow as I add it in over the top. And rather than using a paintbrush again, and because I love this paint so much, I'm using the golden teal here with my finger and I'm just smudging it around and creating some kind of faux drips and just a different texture when you apply paint with your finger completely than it is with your brush, and it's also a lot of fun. So I know I want to stamp these beautiful feathers all over my page, and a really great way to mark off where they're going to be is to just draw around them with a pencil as you see me doing here. I know I want to create 3, so I just want to create a definite space for them. In a moment you'll see I take out the white gesso and I gesso over the areas here so that I have a white space to add my feathers into. Don't be afraid to use your gesso as a paint as you'll see me doing here. It's a really versatile medium and I love to use it. So I'm going in here and making just some dashes and some marks with this watercolour marker. It's from Winsor & Newton and the colour is Payne's Grey. I love to use the watercolour marker because it goes over the top of the paint so nicely. And a moment here you'll see me taking a wet paintbrush, just smudging some of the marks so it just gives it an extra layer. So I'm using a black StazOn ink pad here to stamp out my images. These stamps are so beautiful and so easy to stamp. They really have some absolutely gorgeous details on them and I loved working with them. So I pulled these little squiggle shapes from the Mirror of the Soul stamp set as well to just add a little extra into my background there. You'll see they're peeking in my background, my favourite eye stamp. Unfortunately, I couldn't really figure a way to include it into this art journal page. So I'm going in here with a pencil and just adding in some squiggle journaling. Sometimes the journaling makes sense, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's just whatever is in my brain, I just get it out on the page. It's never normally anything too deep and meaningful, but it's a great way to add an extra layer and a little bit of meaning into your page.